This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
You're inside Jamaica Magazine.
Encouraging the information flow, sharing the news and views you need to know.
We are building an informed Jamaica every day.
Listening to what you say.
'Tis the season to be jolly, spread good cheer, reflect and recollect. It is that most holy of days on the Christian calendar, Christ's Mass or Christmas. Hi, I'm Alison Watson, your companion on this special presentation of Jamaica Magazine. Over the next half an hour, we'll hear from Jamaicans on what they consider to be the true meaning of Christmas. Our nation's leaders and future leaders will also appear throughout to share their thoughts on the season. Merry Christmas, Jamaica. So what is it? A time to shop till you drop? The season of unfettered appetites for all things edible? Is it all about party and sessions, hats and stilettos? Christmas, what do you have to say?
For centuries, Christians all over the world have celebrated December 25 as Christmas Day. The day and the period immediately before and after December 25 is eagerly anticipated for the festivities commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ, who represents the salvation of mankind. Over the years since his birth, several traditions have emerged, but central to most of them is the act of giving and an emphasis on togetherness, as family and friends generally come together to celebrate the holidays. In Jamaica, Christmas is celebrated with great fanfare, starting with caroling in the morning, a fabulous feast accented by the traditional sorrel drink, and of course the Christmas cake and pudding. And let's not forget the gifts and all the fancy decorations. But what does Christmas really mean to the man on the street?
Christmas to me is like basically family oriented. Just kicking back with your family. That's basically Christmas dinner and all of that.
Christmas to me is the remembrance or a reminder of our Savior coming. We should all remember that he was here. It's the reason why we can have a second chance.
The Savior was born on that day, which I think it is just appropriate that all of us should celebrate it.
The true meaning of Christmas is for giving and sharing and love for each other, care for the elder and the disabled.
That's a season of giving and accepting the Lord himself as a Savior.
It's time now to pause and reflect with two of our nation's leaders. Governor General, His Excellency Sir Patrick Allen, and Prime Minister Bruce Golding have a message for you on this Christmas Day.
On the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, to the newborn King.
My fellow Jamaicans, as we approach the end of a year of varying challenges, difficulties, and triumphs, it is time once again to celebrate Christmas. We can all agree that we are a blessed people, and for that we're thankful. We're thankful that we were spared the fury of a hurricane this past season. We were able to celebrate the phenomenal success of our athletes at the World Athletics Championship in Berlin. We have taken measures to protect our children through the establishment of initiatives such as the Ananda Alert System. In the diaspora, young Jamaicans have excelled with their development of an ingenious device that assists the disabled to walk. It ranked 18th of 50 worldwide inventions for 2009. There are no doubt many other significant achievements, too numerous to mention here. This is my first Christmas message to the nation since being appointed Governor General in February. It comes at a time when the world is in turmoil and is somewhat unstable socially and economically. As a result of that, we in Jamaica are currently experiencing a difficult period, but we will not, cannot, and must not lose hope or sink into gloom or despair. History has shown that some of the greatest nations of the world have gone through dark and difficult periods, but they too did not give up. Through unrest and depression, they clung to hope, and today they have robust economies and strong societies. We can learn from their experience and also from the oyster, which thrives when irritated. The greater the irritation, the more beautiful the pearl it produces. This is a time when we have to dig yet deeper into our resources and our potential so that we can quickly emerge from this difficult period. We face daunting social and economic challenges, but they are not insurmountable. We Jamaicans are a resilient people, and we will preserve and persevere and come through this experience as pure gold. I believe that in the midst of this uncertainty comes another Christmas, a time of hope, peace, goodwill, love, fellowship, and happiness. This Christmas, we are encouraged to reflect, introspect, recognize the reason for the season, and make some time for our families and friends. Some of us, no doubt, will be thinking about the loved ones we have lost, whether by natural or violent causes. Many of you, for various reasons, will be unable to spend Christmas with your families. It could be that you are working, providing vital public or emergency services, or because your family is abroad. I encourage you to create a family setting to include those around you. Families form the basis of society, and if our families are okay, the society will also be okay. This past year, we have witnessed unprecedented attacks on the family, and this has unfortunately manifested itself in the neglect of children and their exposure to various forms of negative habits and behaviors. These occurrences have contributed to the widespread deviation from normal social behavior, which ultimately threatens their growth and development. Together, we have to work in our communities to develop families in which our children can be nurtured and socialized to play their part as good citizens of Jamaica. This is not the time for people to mind their own business and ignore the youth. We have to look after each other, protect our children, and be the village that raises the child. The upsurge in crime and violence can only be reversed if we cultivate and nurture the core values that encourage each person to be good neighbors. We need also to channel our thoughts and energies in a positive way. I believe that with love and hope, we can realize our goals at the personal and national level. Let us rekindle the spirit of goodwill for the family and the entire nation, and build a foundation of peace and love to last us into the new year. As one writer says, faith makes all things possible, hope makes all things work, and love makes all things beautiful. Now is the time to rest, relax, enjoy your families, and strengthen yourselves to continue the journey ahead. I wish for each of you a joyful holiday season filled with peace, love, and good cheer. From my family to you.